Sunday fun day, as they say. Okay, got our first order of the day. It's an Uber Eats order. I have the feeling that Doordash is just gonna be disappointing as yesterday, today, and Uber Eats is gonna come to save the day again. So today, Sunday, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lisa. You probably don't know me because I'm very new to YouTube. I'm new to YouTube, but I'm not new to Doordash or gig apps. I do Doordash, Uber Eats. I used to do Grubhub, but I don't anymore because I don't like them. I don't like their app. I don't like what they're doing. I don't like how they send the orders just as the same time as they send it to the restaurant. I just don't like them. But anyways, welcome back to the channel. Today, Sunday, May 15. It was my great-grandmother's birthday. She passed away a long time ago. But yeah, she was born 2 days after me, so that's how I know. That's how I remember this day. I know it might not be very joyful, but she was a very nice grandmother. She lived to be, I think, 93 years old or 94, so pretty cool little lady here. So anyways, got my first order. I think it was $10.90. Excuse me, lady. You need to use the wheel to turn. She was literally like, what the hell are you doing? This guy was he didn't signal anything, didn't put his blinkers on, and he just literally made a U-turn in front of my face. Like, excuse me, sir. Are you alone here? Do you have your driving license? Anyway, it's 7 items, so there might be a hidden tip here. We will know after delivery. Today is a really hot day. Insanely hot day here in LA. Okay, there was a space just in front of the restaurant. Finally got the food, and now Doordash sends me $13 for 10 miles, and then there is like unexpected error. You do not have permission because I missed an order, and then it just went all crazy. Okay, food wasn't ready. I had to wait like a good 10-15 minutes. Leave at door. Please do not knock. Ring doorbell. Baby sleeping. Thank you. No problem. Navigate, and they are. Doordash, can you move your off my screen? Like, seriously, I missed the delivery 5 minutes ago, and there is this shitty bar on my screen, and I can't see anything. I swear to God, this app, how are they still in business? It's so bad. They are, I don't even know how far they are. 4 minutes away. That was delivered. That was an easy one. It was a leave it at the door, but they met me at the door. I like in the note, it was like, please don't knock or ring doorbell because the baby is sleeping. And at the moment I appeared where the house, like you could see from behind the house where I was, 2 dogs began screaming bloody murder. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure your baby is not sleeping anymore. Doordash is a bully today and every day. They are pausing my dash. So basically, when I'm idling, waiting for orders, they send to me exactly 0 orders. And as soon as I'm doing something, they send me 1 million orders. And then if you don't answer or if you miss them because you're doing something else, they pause your dash. And that it doesn't give me anxiety, but this is just shady. Like, seriously, Doordash, I'm just tired of having to unpause my dash all the time. Like, why are you so problematic as an app? Your business is not that good to begin with. Like, you know what I mean? I'm getting better orders on Uber Eats. I'm not really impressed, you know, like if your business was like before where I could be making $150 in 3 hours thanks to Drizzly orders. I used to love them, and I used to do a lot of orders obviously, and I used to be making $800 a week only with Doordash. Only. And now I'm kind of like tired of having to watch my screen while I'm driving all the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's just dangerous. I'm tired of having to check and having to click twice to decline an order. I'm tired of having to unpause my dash every 10 seconds because I didn't want your crappy orders to begin with. I'm tired of your glitchy stuff and I showed you the screenshot that I took, like $4.50. I'm not taking this. And they're obliterating my screen and I can't see what I'm doing because their app is not working properly. It's irritating me. I don't know, I feel like they bully me all the time. Like, like, oh, you didn't take 5 orders. We're gonna pause you because you're not worthy of our crappy orders. That's exactly how I feel. $12 for a stack order for 6 miles. A lot of stack orders on Doordash that are really not worth taking. See, Doordash has paused your dash again, and I declined 3 orders. Okay, I need to make a U-turn. I have accepted our 2nd and 3rd order of the day, evening. Dinner shift. It's the stack order, $17 for 6 miles, I think. I don't remember. I didn't take a screenshot because I was driving. It's for 2 different restaurants that are, so one is in the supermarket, the frozen yogurt place, and then it's the burger place that is it's the same parking lot. So we're gonna go there. I actually began to drive to do like a round of the block because I was not getting anything, and I got this. So one is a house and one is an apartment, but I saw in the delivery notes that she gave me the gate code, so everything should be all right. Now I'm gonna go and pick it up. Hopefully it's ready because the frozen yogurt one is the bigger order, and then the burger one is just a burger, and I think she has a shake. I'm not sure. Another day, another Doordash problem. I never had this happen to me before. So basically I told you guys it was a stack order. So I picked up the frozen yogurt that was ready, and then I went to pick up the burger. I mean, that's the order Doordash sent me. To be honest, it doesn't really matter because the restaurants are next to each other. And when I arrived at the burger place, I was like, it's for Rebecca, and they were like, Rebecca, we don't have a Rebecca here. And I was like, fine, that's cool. And then they checked my phone, and then they were like, I think they checked, so it was somebody who went through the website. And I told them, I think it's somebody who went through your website because there's a full name here. So the girl that was there, she checked on her computer, and yeah, so there is a Rebecca, but she scheduled the order to be delivered at 7:20. So, and it's it was 6 when I arrived there. I think it was like 6:35. 38, something like this, so like 40 minutes early. So basically what they were doing was they were keeping the order, like they did not release the order yet because it was not scheduled to be delivered for another 40 minutes, and it takes them around like 10 minutes. Like the other day I ordered with them and it took them 10 minutes to do the order. So Doordash, and that's what I don't understand, because the frozen yogurt was not scheduled in 40 minutes, and then they stacked it with an order that was scheduled in 40 minutes. So, and she was like, I'm just gonna call the customer and see if she wants it now, and if she does, like, I will just release it and we'll prepare it. And in my head I was already like, I'm unassigning this delivery, but I didn't tell her yet. I was letting her do her thing, and there were people behind us in line to, I guess, order. And she was nice enough to call the customer and all of this. But then the customer, she was like, the number is not working. And I was like, you know what? It's a stack order. She was like, we're just going to do it now. And I was like, okay, well, I have another order in the car. And I told her, Doordash stacked the order with another order. So I'm just going to release it, and somebody else will come to pick it up, because I can't, It's gonna take another 10-15 minutes at this point. It's in the middle of the dinner shift. It's 6:50 right now. And I told her I can't wait. If I didn't have another order, I would have been like, whatever. I mean, I have nothing else to do. I mean, I hope the customer is not gonna be mad, because the other dasher will be early too. So that's a problem. And if I knew, I would not have accepted this order, because then I got a $20 order on Uber Eats, and I couldn't because it's gonna take me 20 minutes to go there and come back. And it was a stack order on Uber Eats, and basically they were going in a completely opposite way. All right, that was delivered. Easy delivery, nice house, leave at my door. And the order ended up being $11.50. Like I said, I knew it was bigger than $9. Not a bad thing, for 10 minutes drive. Order was ready. Honestly, can't complain. My phone holder broke, so I gotta buy a new one. My finger accepted an order on Uber Eats while I was scrolling Instagram. It's a stack order. It's $18 something, and it's 2 different restaurants, but I'm able to see the second restaurant here, and it's not that far. I think it's 6 miles. I was not able to see properly, but I haven't been doing anything for like quite some time here, which is weird for a Sunday. Usually I never stop, and all of the orders that I'm getting is like $4, $5, $6. Anyways, the first restaurant is the burger place, and she has 7 items, so there might be a hidden tip here. I am not sure. I have never picked up from the other restaurant, but I know where it is, so it's not that far. So I'm just gonna go pick up this one, and then I'll pick up the other one, and hopefully it's not that far, because it's already 8:30 here, so I don't want to shoot myself in the foot here. This order was delivered. The only problem is that the elevators in those complexes are so long. I'm just wasting my time. At some point, so I think for 15 minutes my dash was paused. Like, I missed an order, and then they said, oh, your dash has been paused, but I was trying to find the complex, so I didn't come back to unpause it, and it ended my dash. So I was like, well, that's amazing, like, thank you very much, an hour early. So what a bad angle that is. Anyways, I was able to go back on the schedule, thank God, because it was still like busy. But honestly, DoorDash, you're getting on my nerves. Okay, so I've been speaking for nothing because I didn't push the button record. So that sums up pretty much that day, to be honest. After that last stack order, I went back to my hotspot for absolutely nothing, and I decided to treat myself because this week sucked. My birthday sucked, and I made just laughable money. I decided to go to McDonald's and then go back home, which is where I am right now. I will put the recap on the screen, even though I'm not sure I want to. If DoorDash didn't suck that much, I could have had a really good day, but it is what it is. Some days are with, some days are without, and today was a without. It's just like this entire week was a without. So I'm just gonna go home and enjoy my dinner, enjoy my time with my boyfriend. And I'll get back to it tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day, and let's hope tomorrow will be a great day.